Hello everyone, I hope you all are fine. Thanks for joining today for live webinar for Praxis ERP demonstration. Uh, my name is Irfan Ali. I will be your presenter today and I will demonstrate you the ERP solutions and about FAMA technologies. Before starting, I would like to share with you the agenda. Let's discuss about the briefly about pharma technologies in the first, and then we will discuss about the complete solution overview, value proposition, the important features of Praxis solutions like multi-language company, warehouse, flexibility, administration, integration with other systems. And then we will discuss about the modules and the coverage in details with all the options available in the systems. And then we can discuss some important user interfaces, which definitely will be more frequently using by the users and will be helpful to collect information, and that will help you also to understand applications design and its logics. And then last we will discuss the integration points in detail, the possibility of integration with different systems of Praxis ERP solution. And of course, at the end, we will discuss your questions and we will reply your answers accordingly. So let's start with the brief about pharma technologies. Pharmatech is an IT consulting and outsourcing service provider company serving in the industry for last 15 years. Provides corporate IT services including information technology, infrastructure, network, software implementations, ERP implementations and integrations, data center management, distribution of information technology equipments, including point of sales, handheld devices, tablets, servers, and definitely many more. So we are serving the industry since last 15 years, as I explained you, and we have multiple solutions, multiple vendors we are supporting, and definitely I will be going the next slide to explain you what we have right now as a portfolio. Before this, I would explain you that we are part of Pharma Holding Group. We have multiple sister companies having different businesses, and we have a strong existing in KSA and other regions as well. This is our existence. We are globally exist in mostly in Middle East and Asia Pacific. We have number of countries where we are exist. You can see here in Saudi Arabia we have offices in Riyadh, Jeddah, Dubai, and in Middle East we have in UAE, Kuwait, and then we have Egypt and Pakistan, India as well. We have also some satellite offices we are dealing to support our customers in other regions as well. So these are our major solutions, what we are delivering. You can see here complete restaurant management solution, retail management, drive-through solutions, Praxis ERP, Beijing's, gaming's, IT infrastructure, and so more. So these are our products, and in order to provide you these services and hardwares and implementation, we have expert resource which are certified with these technology partners. Our technology partners are, you can see on this slide, these are the major partners we have right now: Mitel, CS3, HME, PAR. PAR we have authorized partners. So some partners we have authorized partners in specific for this region. However, we have other partners as well, like Microsoft, Oracle, Panasonic, that can be that also are serving from our side. So the important thing why pharma technologies are important for the customers, and what are the benefits you can get it when you choose pharma technologies. So, first of all, our aim is to help companies to succeed in their business. This is our vision from our management, and our definitely all the consultants and our employees are working together to achieve this vision. And that's why we are continuously growing each year. And the major thing is for 100% implementation, successful implementations, we definitely the main aim is to provide a solution to the customer where we are in win-win situation. So in order to achieve this, we have certified consultants, we have complete end-to-end solutions, we have a complete project management tools where we are focusing our customers for successful implementations. So coming to the main agenda of Praxis ERP solutions, which is developed by FAMA Technologies, and how it can be beneficial for your company. So I would like to explain you the major purpose of this application. First of all, FAMA Praxis ERP is an end-to-end business management solution, which we designed for small and medium business enterprises to support their day-to-day operations in order to give them a smooth and effective business tool. You have definitely many ERP solutions in the world, local or international, whatever. So why when you are going to choose any ERP solution, definitely you have something in your mind that how it can be help you. So most of the features are hello. Can you please mute? Okay. So we are discussing about ERP solutions. As I explained you, this is mid-size application, and why you have to choose Praxis ERP solution when you have other systems as well in the market. So these are the major benefits which we discuss in this slide. We have a complete end-to-end solution, uh, which is having all your requirements related to HR, financials, inventory management, and as we are specialized in food industry as well, definitely we will provide you integration with your point of sale and other devices as well. So this is the first thing. So second thing is highly customizable solution. We have a team of developers and support teams that definitely is available for you in order to fulfill your all requirements during implementations. The third and important part is lower vendor maintenance. Normally, if you go for any ERP, might be it is expensive, it's not fulfill your budget, might be it takes much time to implementation, and might be the consultants are not so much experience for this product, and might be you have a recurring cost that will be annual and something. But to be very frank, this Praxis ERP solution is first of all very cost effective solution for you, and the second thing is we have expert implementer which will implement this application with a very short of time period of time, and definitely this will not the simple implementation. This will help you for your business because we understand the pain of ERP implementation failure, and we have experience in this. So we will discuss in later also in the last slide what we achieve in our experience in our existing customers. So, in short, lower vendor maintenance means your cost will be minimized, your solution will give you a more return, and it will be very less time you will be able to achieve your targets. The fourth and important aspect of any ERP implementation is delivers quick return on investment. Of course, as we have a minimum time for implementation, we have a complete solution for all your business requirements related to HR, inventory, and financials, and integration with other softwares. That will be win-win situation for you to implement this with a very short time and get the return and benefits of this ERP solution. Okay. Okay. Before going to detailed solutions, the most important thing of As we discussed the return of investment, so what are the major parts of any return of investment? You can see the value proposition. When you implement any ERP, beside Praxis ERP, definitely you have to focus on these areas that we are experience of this definitely tool. So we are explaining you one by one that what kind of benefits you will achieve after this implementation. What are the return of investment divisions you will get after this implementation of Praxis ERP solution in your organization. So it will definitely streamline your data flow, reduce your operation cost, improve your inter-department collaborations, enhance your business insight, improve reporting and planning, and integrate information. Of course, information is very important, and the ERP implementation cost is depend on your information. If you have definitely important information, decision making will be easy for you. If you have a failure implementation, definitely you will decide this is the garbage, and once you have garbage, then this will not be useful for you. So of course, the security and regulatory compliance system is very secure, and we have user level administration with modules. Not only modules, we have forms level and reports level security features are available. So we can restrict any user, we can assign any user based on their definitely assigned roles. Redundant and process tasks, as we explained, integration is available, and definitely as we are uh, already implemented so many solutions, so we know how to suggest you the important for your business, the data flow, and what will be the main options where you can focus in your organization, and what kind of accuracy you have to achieve in order to make a useful information in your system that will help you in your decision making. Okay, and definitely once you have you eliminate your redundancy, and you will reduce your work after successful implementation. This will definitely boost the productivity of your employees, and as well as this will enhance your organization to next level. Okay, so Praxis ERP solution. These are the main features. Nowadays, you can see for any ERP solution is required to be, for web based. So and cloud and on premises, we have, Alhamdulillah, we have achieved all this. In our latest version, we have all these features available. So based on your decision making, definitely we will choose your solution or cloud or on premises. This solution is flexible for location, so multi-company, multi-legislation, or multi-warehousing can be set up. It's a user-friendly interface, so user can learn in very minimum time and trainings. Modular design, we can implement by modules. So system is very flexible. If you start with some specific module, we can implement from HR like initially, and then later we can implement other modules like financial inventory. So it's all about the design, which is very flexible for Praxis ERP solution. As I explained you, in this region, we normally people are looking for Arabic related language solutions. So we have also multi-language, English and Arabic oriented. Both are available. As we discussed earlier, the high security and integration as well. So these are the main features as we discussed. Coming to the next level, general navigation. So what Praxis ERP solution, I can in summarize, I can explain you that these are the major modules available in the systems. We have HRMS with including employee and manager sales services, financials with complete AP, AR, CM, and budgeting comparisons. We have also fixed assets module in order to maintain your fixed assets tracking, automatic depreciation calculation with your accounting. We have budget modules for monthly and annually comparison with your financials in order to facilitate your management to take decisions. And we have a complete supply chain management, including purchasing, inventory management, and sales. The integration definitely, as we explained to you earlier, is possible for from all sides. Rather, we can discuss in the next slides at the end for integration topics. So this is a solution which is comprises these modules. Now we will go one by one for each module, and I will explain you the interfaces, how it looks like, and how it can be help for the users. This is the main screen of Praxis Solutions. It will allow you to log in through web by user ID and password. And if you have multiple companies, the system will allow you to choose your specific country, company, and the language you wanted to see your application. And even though after login you will switch your language to Arabic to English or English to Arabic. Okay, so this is your main screen, Praxis ERP solution, and you can see here the drill down of all the modules specific to main modules of HR resource management. Under this, we have employee personnel, leave management, attendance, payroll. All the important modules are available. HR related and payroll related information required to implement any organization. We have complete financial management system, including general ledger, accounts payable, account receivable, cash management, budgeting, fixed assets, and definitely the authorization of approval of posting and unposting transactions from sub ledger to main ledger. And then you can see at the bottom the inventory management, having all inventory, your product, and other related stuff. Then you have purchase module, orders and requisitions and requests from your users, and then stock transitions, maintaining your receiving, issuance, consumption. Production module is add-on for all our existing customers, and definitely for also new customers which have in business of restaurant management solution, or where we can allow them to maintain their recipes and deplete their inventory by reducing food cost. So this is very important module, which is definitely help our customers in order to streamline their integration with the point of sale. Let's start with the HR and payroll. I will be going in further drill down of user, some important user interfaces which can help you to understand the application's basics. You are all familiar with employee profiles. You can see the detailed employee profile information can be stored in the system related to information of contracts for the company, and in even contracts you can see the multiple categories can be updated for any employee. Like you can see here, we can update source information of any employee. If some companies having employees from outsource, they are not on their own kafala, or some employees are you are using from other contracts business, so or other companies as well. So you can categorize your employees by different sources, so that you can generate payrolls based on source as well. You have part-time, full-time options, multiple pay status options. If someone is going on leave, or someone is on vacation, or someone temporary want to be unpaid, you can just use these status that can be help for your payroll automation. Employees can also be categorized by accommodation, by department, of course, which is most important thing. That will the department also important to link with your cost centers and finance. Then we have pay frequency, status of employees. These status will help you to categorize, some benefits of the employees. Like single employees may have different package than the merit. So if the employees you wanted to maintain like this way, you can definitely categorize them based on their benefits. And then you have update information about bank loan grades, category designations, payment methods. And the last thing you can see here, sector and sections. So even in department, under departments, if you have multiple sections and sectors, you can define different categories in order to categorize your employees or generate their payrolls and other employee related reports. After sections, you can see vacation entitlements. So it's also very parameterized information. Generally, some companies are giving 30 days, some companies are giving 21 days contract to their employees. So the Praxis ERP solution is offering you a flexible in terms of vacations, ticket after vacations, maybe it depends on 12 months or 24 months, and definitely the number of tickets as well. If the employee is having dependents and the company is supporting them, so in this way you can maintain the vacations and entitlements of your employees. Uh, you can see here contracts, the joining date, and then number of contracts you can award these employees, number of years contracts you can award these employees, the starting with the preparation date. So you have different dates you can maintain in the systems, like might be the joining date can be different with the contract date. So you can maintain like information like this way. So a lot of information and important informations you can update your employees, and it's not only contact information. You can see here some multiple tabs. So identity, the country where the origin of this employee, you can maintain administration level information, some permits you want to maintain, licensing information, multiple addresses, education details, experience, dependent informations, and definitely most important thing, the disciplinary actions and vehicle assignments and other assets assignments like laptops or any other definitely assets which is in custody of the employee, and at the time of leaving you can just generate a reports or printout, or you can link with your financials. So before leaving of the employee, you can definitely discuss with them the related assets which has to be delivered to the HR. Okay. In the left side, you can see employee profile information. After that, in employee personnel, you have a number of options are available also. So in detail, I will be in short explain you that employee documents and company documents can also be maintained. You can attach any type of documents like PDF, image, or BMPs, but it will be good to use a compressed size, so that will be beneficial for you. So important documents can be attached by employee or by company, that can be tracked also and that can be identified easily. You can export information for employees complete detail in your Excel sheets, or you can filter by department, by company as well. You can maintain personal actions of your employees. You can make inquiries for the expiries of different documents, and you have hierarchical view of your all employees throughout the position of your companies. The structure will help you to make some reports and presentations, and the number of reports of course are available to support you in your day-to-day operations. Okay, so employee is important to update in the system, but definitely in payroll it is required to maintain timesheets. So we have very flexible timesheets options are available in our system. You can see here in department timesheets, you can maintain monthly timesheets for any employee, by employee for any department. So if you have attendance machine, nowadays every company is having an attendance machine. So you don't need to enter this information. We will definitely allow you to integrate your attendance machine with our attendance system in this application, and that will automatically pull the information on monthly basis, and it will help you to generate their payroll. So reports for payroll to maintain your to identify or to track the employees' attendance. Okay, complete end of service module is available, and that definitely is based on the legislation of the country. So, if you are in KSA, definitely you know the regulations are different for end of services. So, we have flexible end of service module which help you to configure the all labor laws in your end of service module, and you can get benefit of automated end of service generation of your employees at the time they are leaving. So as you know, the different parameters are required in order to maintain this end of service. If someone is going to resign or some terminate, the rules can be different, and you wanted to include the last vacation salary for this end of services, or you wanted to add the notice pay or some salary days adjustments. So loan is also linked with the deductions at the time of leaving of the employee. So it's very flexible, and the service module is available to generate and save the information of your end of service of your employees. Praxis HR is very flexible and simple as I explain you. You can see this example that will help you to understand how easily you can generate the payroll. You can see here payroll process required some important information like setup of employee salaries, timesheets, earning entitlements, due deductions, parameter payroll, and pay slip generation. So at the time of payroll generation, if you have already set up all those information, and definitely it's required one time, mostly only the deductions and earnings, some earnings may be required to add on monthly basis. Otherwise, all the information is already linked with the database. So you have to simply come on payroll generation every month after your finalization of the attendance, so that you can generate a payroll for a single employee or all employees, or payroll by department. So flexible options, only a single click you can generate the payroll for your company, for your department, or for your single employees, which is required sometimes. Okay. So after generation of payroll, you can see one sample pay slip, which is already designed and using by our existing customers. That will help you to understand how flexible informations are available. You have all headcounts of basic salary, housing, transportation, food automatically coming by after generation of the payroll. Some deductions definitely you can set like GOSI and employee loans, which is all available in the modules. Loan overtimes and GOSI modules is also available. You can set up the parameters, and on monthly basis you will see the deduction based on their rules defined in the system. So it's all about automated parameters available in the system for each department or employee. This is the detailed information of payroll. So you can see here a complete snapshot of your payroll. You can see or by single employee and even by department. So you can see here a single employee, number of days, basic salary, housing, transportation, including their additional allowances, food, mobile, and other amounts. So you can see in a single report total package of earnings and then deductions, and at the end net salary. And same you can see for the totals of department and total of company. So this is the beauty of Praxis ERP solution. As I explained you can take easily decisions. You can take easily approval process by using this ERP solution. These are the benefits. Besides this, we have employee and manager self services that will reduce your documentation in your HR department, which definitely help in this way. So your each employee having this access of employee self services, they can see their important information. They can see their leave balances. They can see their pay slips, latest pay slips. Even the history can also be available based on the parameters. And this is not the end. We can allow your company to configure any request like material request or purchasing request, and with the approvals of your existing company's rules and procedures, we can allow them to configure, so that your system will be automated and you can use your paperwork. So this is called return on investment. And this employee self-services is also having your main KPIs of your related to your HR and payroll. This dashboards definitely will help you to read the information very quickly, and this is a real-time information which is linked with your live database. There is no transfer of data is required, no process is required. Once the information is processed, you will then see the same times these information. So you can see number of employees, number of employees on vacation, total your department wise strength, and definitely you can see major information of your payroll, total payroll of last month by department percentage. So these are just example, and you can imagine that once you require information on dashboard, how it will be beneficial for you after implementation. And this ESS module is already available with with your any device that can be run on your mobile as well. So this is the end of HR and payroll module. I discuss only a few important options, which is features which are important for any payroll or HR module. So I will be now shifting to Praxis financial modules. In financials, definitely the financial setup is very important for any ERP solution. So we have in Praxis very flexible options. You can set up multiple companies, and you can set up same times a business group. Number of can be designed and set up at the time of implementations, and even after implementations. You can set up your departments, and you can link with your department with your cost centers and units. So, and you can see here right side the chart of accounts. You have 5 level chart of accounts is available, and that can be available in tree view as well, so that you can easily drill down and understand your chart of account at the time of implementations and even later. So I will be jumping to another slide of financials, which is called general ledger. General ledger or main ledger, you can see here the journal voucher is very important document. The flexibility of this system, you can see here, the journal vouchers can be created with different types and transaction types, and the number of lines, there is no limitation of number of lines. Once you pick your account, is automatically will be allow you to link with your cost centers and units. Or if you have expense for any particular period, you can define the from to date and remarks with the debit and credits. The most important thing you can see here on your right side, the some options are available for accruals, payroll, vacations, end of service tickets. So the system is totally integrated with your HR modules. So the all information will be coming on monthly basis, only on a single click. When you just click here, you will see the accrual JVs one by one. You can save in the system in your ledgers. So all the expenses which you are definitely booking on your monthly basis, it's a very hectic exercise to maintain this accrual information. And there's no link if you have a different systems like HR is a separate and financial is a separate. So this will definitely Praxis ERP solution is designed for this, and the number of customers our customers are enjoying this benefit of this integration also. This is not the only integration. We can definitely financials. As I explained you, we have flexible and customizable solution. We can integrate with any other systems and automations with your general watches. Based on this scope of work we discussed. Okay, so you on left side you can see some important modules of ledgers of financial module: accounts payable, account receivable, cash management, budget, fixed assets. also available. I will be going through due to less time. I will be just going little faster for these modules and explain to you these main benefits of Praxis ERP solution. This accounts payable solution having all options of to create invoice by suppliers. You have multiple options for payment terms, currency, accounts detail, cost center, and you can set up different types of weights, of course. So as you know, some items have tax, but some items having exemptions due to international trading or something. So system will allow you to choose at the time of entry or even based on the supply the category of taxable or non-taxable items. And then you have a match of course, a cash management module allow you to pay your invoices. But if you have advance payments, then you can match off with your invoices after this first payment, advance payment, and then invoice. Then you have to use match off options in order to correct your agings. Then you have expense distribution. If you have any mechanism like you wanted to distribute your expenses with different departments or different sections, you can definitely use the expense distribution options. The accounts payable module is integrated with the inventory module. So if you have a purchase order received in your warehouse, we can directly pull this information here as an invoice. So it will be linked and it will allow you to reduce the data entry. Account receivable module having the same flexibility like as I explained you in accounts payable. You can maintain your customers' ledgers through invoices and journal entries. You can make inquiries. You can match off if you have advance payments received from the customers, and you can set up different charge code if required. If you can definitely utilizing in your invoices, you can build your different charge code in order to print on your invoices. So flexible options are available in account receivable module, which is maintaining your customers' day-to-day operations. Okay, cash management. So in cash management, it's a complete module of recording your received from customers, deposits, or cash receipts, or if it is integratable, definitely as I explained you with the point of sale, so you can pull the information of your point of sales as a daily sales receipts, and you can just mark the postings, and this will be posted to your ledger directly in order to reduce your workload. And then you can pay to your supplier and you can adjust by using GL entries. So these are all options are available in the systems. Budget module is allow you to compare your actual versus budget variance for your management reports. This module will help you to enter very user-friendly information for any particular month. You can select and then you can enter by particular account with cost center and departments. Uh, you have options to get your amount with equally divisible by months. So if let's say if you have a total amount which you want to break, so it's very easy to enter. You have to just enter the full amount and you can distribute by percentage, and then you can increase or decrease manually as well. So flexible options are available in order to enter the budget information. Or in other case, you have Excel sheet. Definitely, we can also upload your information in the system. A number of reports are available in financial systems. The basic information, basic reports is required normally, which is important for day-to-day operations is trial balance. So you have option to generate trial balance for any level from 1 to 5. You can see openings, current, and closing as well. The second report, you will be able to see a sample example of comparison reports. There are a number of comparison reports are available based on cost centers, units, and monthly or quarterly basis. So it's just example that how you can see visualize your different revenue sectors, cost and other expenses by actual versus budget with variance last year for the month and for year to date. I hope you like this. So the financial module, after this financial modules, I will be jumping to supply chain. Well, supply chain, as you know, will be starting with items. So if for any systems, if you have flexibility to categorize your items with categories, that will be helpful to you to link with your chart of accounts. If you are posting your revenue expenses through these systems, definitely these categories will help you. And you can see the number of levels, three levels are available for your categories, and the visualization will help you to understand very easily. This tray menu will help you that you have a main category of food. Under main category you have subcategory of fruits, seafoods, and beverage and other stuff. And then you go after second level, you have item types that can be under before your items, and these categories will definitely mostly help you in your reporting, where you can generate reports based on these levels, these categories, and as well as this will help you to post your cost to the ledger, financial main ledgers with your based on your chart of accounts categories. So flexible categories options are available in the system. This is product master. You can update products complete detail information. You can see 360 information are available for from the item description, PO description. If you have separate PO description, you can maintain the tags and then different UM with the ratios. So you are buying some items with different unit of measurements. You can design your item unit of measurement based on these categories, and you can definitely update the ratios so that system will automatically update at the time of consumption that you are purchasing in box might be, and you are selling or you are consuming with other units. So system automatically convert at the time of consumption or at the time of receiving. Beside this, you have you can see here stock ordering information or cost information is for tracking purpose is available. You can maintain also sales prices. We have also order management module is available if it is required to maintain orders sales price. You can maintain here, and at the end you can see the same items can be assigned to multiple warehouses. So this option is very helpful to even assignment and as well as for inquiry to see how much quantity is available for this item on which warehouse. In other tabs, you can see the supplier. Multiple suppliers can be attached to that particular item, and same you can see here recipe. So if the item is a recipe item or manufacturing items, you can also see the recipe of that particular item for the inquiry purpose. Okay, so you can see here purchasing. We have a complete detail of purchasing module here. The purchase request, first option, the cycle will be started with request and then purchase order. Purchase order and information will help you to generate to request your supplier. So based on warehouse, you can generate purchase order. Having said the detailed information is available. So supply information, purchaser, approval authority, and then expected delivery date, payment term, currency, shipping methods are all available. When you're choosing items, you have options. You can declare the discounts and also VAT for the particular items, and at the end you will see the totals of all those balances. So this is sample information of purchase order, and now I'm jumping to batch production. So batch production, if you are running any business or you have your business requirement is especially required some processes. This is called bill of material batch production. Like in restaurants, normally we are using recipes. So this Praxis ERP solution will allow you to maintain your inventory with your batch production with our same modules, and we can integrate your sales with this production module so that you can easily generate the food costs. So integration issues can be minimized by using this Praxis module. This is a great advantage you can get it after implementation. And you can see here depletion process, a flexible depletion process is available. You can timely deplete your inventory. You can record also inventory wastage, and that's you can generate a food cost report. This is just a simple example for you. Some items after depletion process, uh, food cost report will show you that how much actual usage was done and what will be the cost. And in detail, in a sales report, even you can identify okay the item wise unit prices, what was the opening balances, how much you purchase, how much you transfer, stock in, what will be the moments and the production and wastage as well. So these are the only sample reports. However, number of reports and printouts are available in the systems already designed for your day-to-day operations. So let's going to final integration process flow. So FAMA Praxis ERP integration process flow. I try to explain you in a visual process that will help you to understand how the implementation of integration can be possible. So we already did this, and Alhamdulillah, we achieved this, and we are explaining you this can be possible for a number of restaurants, a single restaurant or number of restaurants. If you have, you can we can integrate with Praxis ERP solution. What we can integrate: sales, purchase, and inventory consumption as per your business requirement, and at the time of transition or end of day, or as per requirement, we can uh, finalize in integration. So process will be streamlined basis on these points. The Praxis ERP will be able to get the information of sales data, when and what basis, and then creation of sales voucher. This sales voucher will be validated by the accountant on the event basis, and record the receiving and the financials. Once it is posted, the impact of sales, inventory, and cost of goods sold as per bill of material will be available in your financial system. So end-to-end management is possible, as I explained you, through your other systems. This is just for example for your understanding. So that's what from a Praxis ERP, how it can be help you and explain you and try to explain you a very simple way. These are our current customers and implementations, which right now we are supporting. We implemented and supporting right now. Most of the customers you can see here related to food, and definitely we have other real estate and resorts solutions is we also implemented through our Praxis ERP solution. So that's it. Thanks for your time. Please let me know if you have any questions. I will be more than happy to answer your queries. Irfan.
Thank you for the. It was really great of you. and was quite informative. Thank you so much. I don't have any question. If somebody else have a question, please go ahead. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Jamal. Yes,
Yes, please do write me, or you have my email address as I explained you, or Iftihar, or even you can go to direct Pharma Technologies websites and you can share your requirements, if any. We will be more than happy to respond you on your queries.
yes, Mr. Adami, I think you have a question.
Okay, so regarding license, the good thing is Praxis ERP, you don't need to buy any license for number of users. So it's a good thing for Praxis ERP solution. We will give you the solution as implementation. We are not charging you additionally anything, and because this is our solution, first of all. Secondly, there is no limitation of the users. So n number of users can be used this application beside for any module. So there is no limitation. By the way, this is also a good question. Yes, employees can view their attendance, of course, by using self services. So, as I explained you in self services, you have options for viewing your last month or even a number of months. You can just inquire your attendance. Even you can drill down till by date, in and out. You can just see your attendance. And the second thing, the approval process is also there, so you can see the deductions and everything is available. If you are interested, just let me know because the time consent is there. I can explain you even in more details for the attendance system. It's a very complete process is there. Yeah, any accounting system. By the way, if you are looking for our other module than financials, definitely we are allow you to definitely through any channel we can integrate with other your solutions of your accounting solutions. So it depends on what information you require. Yes, Iftikhar.
Yeah, we can have 5 to 10 minutes. Have a look on the application also, ESS and the application,
Yeah.
as I'm getting these questions also from the participants.
Okay, I will be going through this live application. Just give me a
Yes.
minute. So I will log in and then I will try to respond you. Okay. So I will be sharing my screen. Okay. So guys, are you able to see my screen? This is our web services portal. Uh, it can be accessible by using your mobile or any device. It's required only simple a browser, and if you have a user ID and password, definitely you will be able to log in on your portal. So there is also no limitation of number of employees. So if you buy this HR module, based on your number of employees, we will award you. Uh, that will be definitely a great help right now in order to reduce your documentation processes. Okay, so this is the main menu of this employee self-service portal. Employees can see their minimum information by using their profile. You can see here for any employee can see their important information if it is correct or not correct or if he wanted to change. So all information is can be published. Even more information can be published on the portal. By the way, this is just for the example we explain you. So it depends on definitely organization to organization. Some organizations wanted to display, but some organizations wanted to reduce only till the important informations. For pay slip, yes, even though you can jump from the home, you can see on your main screen you have your last month payroll. So any employee, when the employee will be login, he or she can see their last month's salary. And if he wanted to see division, the important information like total earnings, deductions, net pay, including number of working payroll days, can be easily identifiable through payroll. So it's not required any pay slip from the HR department. Leave process, yes, from through leave process, it's very easy for any employee can submit their leave. Very simple process. You have to just create a new record for your request. You can mention number of days and you can mention the start date. And you can see only comments is required to be the purpose of this leave. You can mention here and you can save it. So once it is saved, it will be available for approval to your department head. And once it is approved, you can see the history will approve leaves can be visible in your system. So if the leave is not approved, it will be showing in request, and once it is approved, it will be available in the history. So even you can track your leave status as well from employee portal. Okay, attendance time clock is once we integrate your attendance machine, it automatically be coming every month. Your first of all, your timesheet will be present here, so you can see here by month one record like June will be uploaded for you. So it is approved or not approved, how many days it was. So once you click here, you will see the detailed information for each single day. That once you in your office, what the time you punch, what was the time you out, and is there any late when you time in, or is there any short when you go out. So you can see the total hours, total short time, total extra time, is there any overtime is there. And if you were absent or your attendance was incomplete, even you can fill the justification through duty form. That I was, the purpose I was leaving from office at that time to meet with this guy for my meeting outside from this time to this time. So the justification can also be filled if you feel that this day you were out due to some official reasons. Okay, and once it is approved, but you cannot modify it. So approval is available also online through your department heads or even HR. So a very simple process and very clear and clear for each employee. They can see their employee even before approval. Before approval, they can apply they can see their attendance, they can update their comments, and after approval, they can definitely, as a pass, they can inquire if it is required. And then you can see here material request. So employee can be requested for any material from your warehouse. If it is eligible for this, we can configure this option. And these are the dashboards as I explained you. You can find this. We can configure more dashboards even if it is required. It depends on your data, so how it will be presented. That's it. So please let me know if you have any query. Yes, sure. We will allow you to use online. We will give you some links. We will share with you. Iftikhar, can you share with this note this requirement? Good. So thanks for all for the participation and giving their precious time to us for this demonstration. I hope you get the advantage this information, and for any queries or for anything if you require, Nowadays we have very good time. Even this is a not very good time for other things, but for implementation, of course, if you are willing for of your ERP implementations, you can contact us. You can reach us, and definitely we will give you some good options for this.
Thank you, Irfan.
You're welcome, Abdul.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome anytime. Take care.